Welcome to tonight's team call. I'm super excited to be talking to you ladies tonight. We have a lot of exciting things going on in the month of March. I know it's a Tuesday, but it's the first of the month, and I don't know, I just love the first of the month, the first of the week. There's just like this newfound energy that's going on, and it's just exciting. And Beachbody is such an exciting company to be a part of. Like, I'm telling you, 3 years later, it's just so fun. Like, there's never a boring moment. Something's always going on. Beachbody is always keeping us on our toes and keeping us excited. Like I say this all the time, we're such a innovative company, and they're always rolling out with new programs and products. So it's an exciting month. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen and share my presentation with you guys. So, you okay? Okay, so let's get started. So I've actually, I was working on a new team logo. So a few months back, I actually partnered with someone, a graphic designer, and I wasn't super happy with the graphics or our team logo, but I just felt like after 2.5 years, like I really needed a team logo, so I kind of just settled. But this took me like 10 minutes to make on canva.com. It was completely free, and I like it. It's simple, and I think I'm gonna already know our team name is the Rise Tribe. And I like to think of our team kind of as a tribe. You know, we're in the trenches, working together, helping a lot of people with their goals. And when I think of the Rise Tribe, like, we help others rise, and we rise by helping others rise. So that's kind of the team name that I came up with, and I'm very proud of it, and I love what we represent. So again, today is Tuesday. It's our Tuesday night team call. I'm going to go over our calendar today, just so that you know that we're only going to have 2 team calls this month. So hopefully that makes them a little bit more exclusive, and you make them a priority to get on, or at least to watch the recording. But it's so much fun when we can all get on together. So I think it was last week when we had our team call, and we had like 5 of us on. So that was really exciting. So if you didn't already know, today is Tuesday, March 1st. So let's go ahead and get started. On the agenda today, I'm just going to go over the National Wake Up Call. Just a short recap, because it's your priority. It should be your priority, and it's your responsibility to be listening to the National Wake Up Call. I'm going to go over some team recognition. We had a good month in February, so a lot of coaches deserve recognition. I'm going to go over the team calendar and what to expect in the month of March as far as groups that we're going to be running and stuff like that, and to really help you plan and strategize your month so that you're not working blindly. I don't want you working blindly. You need to have a plan, and you need to execute that plan. So every day when you sit down and you do your to-do list, you know what you're doing, you know what you're working towards. And then I'm going to go over some business trips that are coming up real fast. I don't know if you guys have been watching me for a while. For our new coaches, I've been going on business trips with Beachbody for 3 years now. They happen every year, so I'm going to go over the details on that. Okay, so the National Wake Up Call, it was yesterday morning. Tony Horn, which is the creator of P90X, P90X2, P90X3, 22-minute hard corps, P90, all these programs, awesome guy. He's been around the world to like 40-something military bases. So he came up with this program. Carl Deichler actually talks about how he came up with this program. My thing keeps saying default auto device, so I'm hoping that you guys can listen to this recording, because otherwise that would suck, because I don't think anyone's on right now. So basically, Carl just kind of gives his little story on how they kind of created 22-minute hard corps and why it was 22 minutes instead of 20. So those are just kind of some fun things that I don't want to share, because I want you to listen to the call. So of course, they announced the March Challenge Pack. So even though 22-minute hard course was officially released today, yesterday the challenge packs went live. So a lot of coaches in the network were already helping people get started on that program. So that was really cool of Beachbody to do that. They do little stuff like that for us coaches, so that's awesome. And a lot of people have already been seeing coaches talk about that on social media. So as a coach, it's kind of cool to be like, you give people that exclusivity, like, oh, they gave me access to allow you to get started today, even though it's released tomorrow. So sometimes that's cool. It's a perk. It makes people feel special. So yeah, Tony just talks more in depth about the program. Anytime we have a new fitness program released, the trainers will always come on to the National Wake Up Call, and they will give you everything you need to know as far as details, equipment, what you should expect, the kind of results that you're going to get, and just some motivation. And they give you a little bit of a backstory of who they are and, how they came up with a program, that whatever program was released. Okay, so I'm excited about this part. Our Success Club leaderboard. So by now, hopefully you know what Success Club is. It's just a monthly business benchmark that we have as coaches. I'm going to be real and raw here. If you are not hitting Success Club, your business will not grow. You're not growing your business if you're not hitting Success Club. So what this means is if you're not hitting Success Club, that means that you're not successfully helping people get started on products. So, in order for your business to really grow, you need to be helping people monthly, right? At the end of the day, I think that's why most of us are here. We really want to help people get started on their health and fitness journey. We want to help people feel the way that we feel. So I am so excited for Sarah. Oh my gosh, if you guys don't know who she is, this is Sarah. She's one of my top coaches on our team. She's been with me the longest, and look at her results with her first round of the Master's Hammer and Chisel. I don't know if she lost like 14, 15 pounds. I can't remember exactly, but the picture says a lot more than any number can. Her smile's different. She looks so much more vibrant and happy in the second picture. And, she looks happy in the first picture, but my gosh, those are amazing results for her first round. So I'm super proud of you, Sarah. And Success Club, oh my gosh, I think she even surpassed me. Success Club 14, that means she helped 7 people get on a challenge pack. 7 people, okay, that's so doable. And I know that she hit Success Club this month because she's being super consistent, posting on social media, talking about her struggles, talking about her story, talking about her results. You have to get results in this business. You need to show people that these programs and Shakeology works, because it does. There's thousands upon thousands upon thousands of testimonials of people that have literally transformed their health and their lives and, their physical, their physical body, whatever. They've changed their lives. So I know that these products work. And as coaches, if we're not continuously, sharing with people, our story and how we use these products to help us get results, it's going to reflect in your business, and it's going to reflect in your conversations. If you feel like people are kind of not trusting you, or the conversation kind of just seems cold and they're not really opening up to you and they're not open to the idea of joining your group, it might be because you're not showing them that you can actually get results. You guys need to work hard. We're coaches. Yes, we're not personal trainers and whatever, but at the end of the day, we need to stay on top of our game. Whatever we eat in private, we wear in public. So even though we're coaches, that doesn't mean that we can sit back on the couch and drink all the time. Wine, I love wine, and just be lenient. We have to be strict with ourselves. No matter how hard it is, we always have to lead by example. So congratulations, Sarah. Your results are awesome, and you're actually inspiring me a lot, because this first week of Master's Hammer and Chisel has been really difficult for me physically, and just being on top of my meal plan, it's hard, because for a few months I was just very lenient with myself, allowing myself too many treats, and that's not good either. We want to show people that we can actually, have discipline. No, we're not depriving ourselves, but we can actually show people that we can be focused and that we can have the discipline to begin and finish our own fitness programs. So she ended the month of February with 14 Success Club points, and she brought on 1 new coach. So I'm super excited. She brought on Nicole, and Nicole has been awesome since she joined the team. She's showing up every day in our new coach internship group. So I'm super proud of her too. She's been working very hard. Maribel, I don't know if you say your name Maribel or Maribel, but oh my gosh, I was so happy when you shared these results in our group yesterday, because in that group, it's been a little bit quiet and not everyone except for me, they haven't been showing like progress pictures, and I understand that it's really hard, but I'm so proud of you that you had the courage to share that, and you got a lot of feedback on your Facebook, I don't know if you posted it on Instagram, in our group, and so I'm so happy that you did, because now you got all of that feedback, and I'm sure it's making you feel really proud of yourself, because you're leading by example and you're inspiring other people. You're inspiring people on our team, and you're inspiring people that know you, like your friends and your family and coworkers. And get this, guys, she's only been a coach for 13 days. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, like maybe 2 days, or I can't remember if it was yesterday or Sunday, but she signed up her first client ever in 13 days. Guys, it took me 6 weeks until I finally had my first client. 6 weeks as soon as I signed up as a coach. Like, it was really hard. Like, I struggled when I first got started. So this means that she's in our internship group. She's actually applying the training that I'm providing for her, the training it's the training that is available to all of our team. I'm sure she's utilizing it, and she's been messaging me, asking me for help, and she's making things happen. So I'm super excited for her, and I know that she's going to hit Success Club 5 at least in her first 30 days as a coach. So that's exciting. Okay, so Marie, you helped one person, so congratulations on helping one person get started on their health and fitness. And Yvonne, oh my gosh, your wedding pictures are beautiful. Congratulations on getting married. I don't know if you're still in Colombia on your honeymoon, but if you guys didn't know, I wanted to share with you that Yvonne, she and her husband just took off to Colombia on their honeymoon. And one day she messaged us in a group message, and she's like, oh my gosh, you guys, like, I'm just checking in. I am so far away. I'm in Colombia, but someone finally messaged me and told me that they're ready to get started with the 21-day fix. I think it's the 21-day fix. And they ended up ordering a challenge pack, and she's like, I'm so grateful, and it's just so cool that I can be so far. Hello, Colombia. And she was still able to help someone. Like, she has a mobile business. Like, as coaches, if we have a phone and a Wi-Fi, we can help anyone get started on their health and fitness, and we can grow our own business, like, literally worldwide, like wherever we're at, as long as we have Wi-Fi and our Facebook and emails and stuff like that, and our contacts, we can help people get started. And that is pretty freaking cool. Like, she didn't have to be here, clocked in at work or whatever. Like, she was in a different country, and she just, checked into her phone, and she's like, wow, like, she was just very grateful that she was so far, but she was still able to help someone. You're going to get those messages where people are like, you know what, I'm ready. Like, and you don't want to leave them hanging for like a week, because then they're going to lose motivation, or they're going to go to someone else. And so when someone messages you and they're like, you know what, I'm ready. Like, what's my next step? Tell me what to do. You better help that person. So I'm excited for her, and congratulations, Yvonne, on helping that person. Marie, congratulations as well. Okay, and I wanted to congratulate Jenna. Congratulations on signing up a new coach in the month of February. You're doing such a great job, and I just want to thank you for being a part of our team and helping us grow as a team. And I know that you're learning, and I love that one day in our group message, you really said that. You basically said, I love my business. So it was really cool to see that, and I could see that you really have a heart for this business and helping people. So. And you've been kicking butt too, girl. Like, I think you have a personal trainer. I don't know how much weight you've lost. I think it's been like more than 10 pounds already. So that is awesome. Keep kicking butt. Congratulations. And so collectively as a team in the month of February, we all added on 5 new team members. So that is awesome. We are slowly but surely growing and expanding to our team. And I like to call it like our little sisterhood. So I wanted to challenge you guys, and collectively as a team in the month of March, I would like to have this call at the beginning of, April, recognizing everything that we did in the month of March. And I would like to say that collectively as a team, we brought on 10 new team members. So if everyone brings on at least 1 or 2 coaches in the month of February, which I know that you guys can do, that would be like awesome. So I just want to kind of give you guys that little challenge as a team. And don't you want to see our team grow? That just means that we're making more friends, and we're helping more people get started on their health and fitness, and we're helping more people earn an extra income. So that is my challenge to you. Okay, so here is our awesome team calendar. So if you're a new coach and this is your first time ever seeing our team calendars, please do not let it overwhelm you. This is meant to serve you, and take it day by day. I know at first there may be too much color or too much writing, but please just take it day by day. I really try to keep it organized and colorful because I'm a colorful person. I don't like just black and white. And I feel like I can pinpoint things when they're kind of like color coded. So Tuesday, today's March 1st. Today is the release of 22-Minute Hard Corps. If you don't know much about that program, you can go onto YouTube and just type in 22-Minute Hard Corps. Look for the video that Beachbody makes from Beachbody YouTube channel, and just learn a little bit more about that program. And they're basically boot camp style workouts. So if you know of anyone that would ever consider something like that, or they would like boot camp style workouts, make sure that you talk to them about our new program. So, okay, so let's begin slowly. Okay, so I don't know why I said, okay, now that I'm looking at the calendar, I'm sorry. So I actually put on March 8th that our team call was going to be on March 8th, but I think I got too excited and I ended up scheduling it for today because it's the first of the month and I really did want to talk about everything and I wanted you guys to start off the month strong. So I might just keep it like that. Even though I said I wasn't going to do a team call once a week because I wasn't having a lot of people show up and I wanted to make them more exclusive. So I don't know. I'm not sure about next week having our Tuesday team call, so I'll keep you guys up to date. It's still a week from now. So our next team call, depending on what happens next Tuesday, wouldn't be until the 22nd of March. I have on there simply team call 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys see me put PST, CST, EST, for a long time I didn't know what that meant when I first signed up as a coach, and all these calls I was getting invited to, training calls and stuff like that. PST stands for Pacific Standard Time if you're on the Pacific side on the West Coast, Central Standard Time if you're in the Central Coast of the US, and then Eastern Standard Time if you're on the East Coast. Okay, so that's basically what it means. Okay, so on Thursdays as coaches, that is Beachbody Payday, so make sure, sounds like my son's crying. So make sure that your direct deposit is all figured out and stuff like that. If you need help with that, reach out to me if I'm your coach. If not, reach out to your coach. Sorry if I keep hearing him scream, so I don't know if he's crying. So yeah, Thursdays is our Beachbody Payday. So our business week ends Wednesday at midnight. Okay, so this Thursday you'll have a paycheck if you worked all of last week. And you can check your commissions and stuff like that, what you're going to get paid for the next week, if that makes sense, in your back office. Okay, so I have on here just some things that should be really helpful, especially if you're a new coach, because I know that you're probably going to be like, gosh, like, I'm being told to post, 3 to 5 times a day, and what the heck am I going to post about? So I know there's times where you have roadblocks and there's times where you're like, you just have so much that you want to post about, and that's not good either. So you want to have a variety of things that you're sharing. So of course, always be you, be authentic, but be smart and intentional about what you're posting on social media. You are now a coach and you are leading by example. You are a shining light in someone's life. You're inspiring people with your journey. You're sharing with them what's working for you, because at the end of the day, we're all busy and we're making this work. I don't know how, but we are. We're making the time for our workouts. We're making the time, to hop on these calls. We're making the time to read our personal development books. We're making the time to reach out to people. Like we're making this work. We're making this business opportunity work, and we're making our health and fitness journey work. So what is it that you do that makes it easy for you to eat healthy? Share that tip. What is it for you that makes it easy for you to work your business 1 hour a day? Share that publicly so that other people could be interested in coaching, so that you can start to grow your own team. What is it that helps you get up at 5 a.m. like I do to do your workout? Waking up early, going through some inspiration on Instagram or whatever, looking at my before pictures, drinking some pre-workout, putting some music and pumping myself up. That's what helps me get my workout in the morning. Just whatever's working for you, share that with people. And that can make it into like a little tip. So I have on here, share something funny. Like, it doesn't always have to be health and fitness. your posts don't 100% have to be health and fitness. It has to be you and your story and your journey. And it could be other stuff too. So pick 3 to 5 things that you want to post about. Your journey, your story, your family, maybe that you're a wife and a mom, and maybe a hobby you like to do. Maybe you like hiking, maybe you like sewing, whatever it is that you like doing. Maybe you like binge watching Netflix. There's a lot of people that like doing that. Share about that. So I like to share things that are funny, like pictures. And then I have on here in yellow a few days, share a healthy recipe. A lot of people come to me for meal ideas. So I like to deliver. So that's what I share. I share pictures of what I eat, and I just tell people like how I make it. It's simple. And I make sure that my pictures are nice and bright and clear. I do edit them to make the food look more vibrant, and that is a scroll stopper. I want people to be like, oh, wait, what was that? And they go back and they look at my picture. That's going to increase your influence on social media. So make sure your pictures are not dark. Make sure they're behind like white backgrounds. Make sure you have good lighting. Make sure you're smiling. Or if it's like, food pictures, make sure they're good pictures, not in the dark with flash. Like go outside, it takes effort, but it works. Like this past week, I shared a picture of a wrap. I literally walked outside my house, stood in the grass, let the sunshine hit it, and I took a picture, and it's a beautiful picture. It's very colorful and vibrant, and it gets people's attention. So, do what you got to do. I have on here a few days, share your story. On Thursdays, it's Recognition Day in Beachbody World. It's the day that we get recognized if we advanced in rank, if we're growing our business, if we're helping clients get started, stuff like that. So on Thursdays, recognize your clients or coaches. If you have someone in your group that's losing weight or they're sharing their story, recognize them publicly. Of course, ask them for permission first. Recognize them publicly on Facebook or Instagram. That's going to make people feel good. And other people that might be interested in coaching, they're going to see that you're actually recognizing the people on your team. And they're going to be like, oh, they're not all about themselves. Like they're actually recognizing their teammates, and their teammates are actually seeing success. So that's very important. I also have on here on March 12th, Lock in Success Club 5. For those of you that did not make the cut for Success Club 5 at least, which is the minimum, lock it in. You need to find a date, and you need to make it a no matter what. Please do not wait until the last day of the month or even the last week to start getting your invites. It takes time for people to make a decision. How long did it take you to make the decision to finally purchase your challenge pack? I am sure that none of you on this call got started right away. So you need to give people time. So, get those invites in early in the month. Start talking to a lot of people now. Follow up with people now and lock in at least Success Club 5 by the 12th or even the 10th if you can. And just get it out of the way so that you're not stressing by the end of the month. If you have bigger goals and you want to grow your business faster, then lock in Success Club 10 by the 26th. Because if you lock it in by the 26th, you still have like almost 5 days after that to just kind of, I don't want to say chill and relax, but just so that you're not stressed. And I don't ever want you guys to become desperate in your messages because people can sense that. So that is my biggest tip for you. That is how I hit Success Club. I make sure that I hit at least Success Club 5 by, for me, it's like within the first week, within the first 7 days, my priority is to hit at least Success Club 5. How do you hit Success Club 5? I help 2 to 3 people, 3 people get on a challenge pack, which puts me at Success Club 6. Okay. So last month, I did really well promoting my new coach internship. I brought on 3 new coaches in the month of February by doing that, and you guys are doing awesome. If you guys are watching this, they're still going through that 21-day internship group where they're learning how to, start their business online. So I'm going to start promoting tomorrow, Friday, and Sunday because our new coach internship group begins on Monday the 14th. Last month, it started the day after after Valentine's Day on the 15th. So I liked the flow of that. Last month was a really good month, so I'm going to follow that in the month of March. So for me, I'm a business builder. I'm very serious, and my priority is to build my business. I'm looking for people to bring onto my team, a lot more than clients. So if if you feel like you're not ready to grow your team, well, then you might want to skip on promoting your new coach internship. If you need help with that, please reach out to me, because I want you to be, I don't want to say specific, but there's a certain way that you want to promote your new coach internship. And you can go back through my post if you want and kind of use something similar. Make it you if you end up doing that, but don't be afraid to reach out to me if you need help. If you want to bring on new coaches this month and you want to start to grow your team and have your own coaches, definitely consider promoting a new coach internship. And don't think that you need to be a coach for like 6 months or whatever. If anything, if I could give myself a big piece of advice, is that I should have never been afraid to start growing my team from the minute I signed up as a coach. If anything, there's this fear where like, well, I don't know everything. How am I supposed to help someone, sign up as a coach? That's the cool thing. You guys can learn together, and you just bring on new people. Like, you don't have to know everything. That's why, I don't want to say that's why I'm here, because I don't want to, never mind, just forget that. That's why we have a team. That's why we have systems, we have trainings. Like, you don't need to know everything. Like, I already have the tools and the resources and the training provided for you. So if you bring on new coaches, if you know someone that's just as into health and fitness as you are, and they could benefit from this business opportunity, and they could benefit from, being a part of our team and our sisterhood, bring them on. Like, don't be afraid to ask them, like, have you ever considered becoming a coach on my team? Like, I'm looking for 5 new people this month. I want to help them earn an extra $500, how, like I am this month, do you want to be a coach on our team? So don't be afraid. Like, don't wait 6 months. Like, oh, in 6 months I'll be ready to bring on new coaches. Like, no, you can't have that mindset. Just learn from my experience. So Mondays is our National Wake Up Call. You should know that by now. Our Superfood 7-Day Challenge begins next Monday, March 7th. Sorry if I'm kind of going everywhere, but of course, screenshot this, save it to your computer, and have it on hand. I'm not expecting you to memorize this. This is for you to look back on every single day this month. So again, that begins March 7th. So it goes all the way to the 13th. And then once that group ends, you start promoting for your 21-day group. So basically, in the past, I have a system where at the beginning of the month, we run some type of 5 to 7-day group. Either it's a free group, or now we're trying this superfood challenge where, people are buying Shakeology samples. So there is a fee. It's not necessarily free, but it's a very minimal fee. It's less than $40 for them to join this group. In those 7 days, the goal is to help people have trust. The goal is to create trust with the people that you bring into that group, help them see some sort of results. In 7 days, you can see a pretty good amount of, rise in your energy, and people can de-bloat really easy in 7 days following a meal plan and like drinking water. Like, I've had people lose up to like 9 pounds, and a lot of it's water weight, because, in 7 days they're following a meal plan, they're working out, and they're drinking a lot of water. They're going to like kind of lose that little belly bloat. And so people are going to get excited. And they're like, yeah, so what's your next group about? So it creates that trust, and it strengthens that relationship with that person. And if you're actually giving them something kind of for free, like the meal plan, they're kind of like, okay, like, I trust this girl. Like, what's her 21-day group about? So the purpose of that group is to invite those people to your 21-day group. Of course, still promote it and invite other people, but it's really important that the people that are in that 7-day superfood challenge, invite them to your next group, because once your 7-day group ends, I should say, because we're running it as a team, I always ask them, well, what's your next step? What's your plan? Like, what do you plan on doing after this? And a lot of people don't know where to go. Like, they joined you for a reason in the first place, so they don't have a plan to keep going, and then people fall off track. So if you help them get results in those 7 days, and we give them tips, and they have a good time in our group, ask them, what's your plan? If they don't have one, you have the right to invite them to our 21-day group. Look, I'm looking for 10 people this month. It's going to be a longer challenge group, or I like to say online support group. You can word it however you want. But I'm looking for 10 new women, and, everyone's going to be doing 30-minute workouts, and they're going to do portion control. So, of course, anyone can purchase whatever program they want, but for the most part, when I say 21-day group, is like, it doesn't have to be the 21-day fix. It could be whatever group, but what I'm saying is that we run 21-day groups, and at the end of the 21 days, Like people leave my group and then people stay. So every 21 to 30 days, I'm running new groups. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I already have those days, promote to new one-day group, and then I have on March 21st all the way to the 25th, that is prep week. So by then I have, my 5 to 10 new girls in my group, and in that week I'm prepping them. I have all this information I can give to you guys. I have a Google Doc. What does prep week look like? It looks like, helping them clean out their pantry, teaching them, that they shouldn't be eating stuff that says sugar-free, fat-free, and all that stuff, helping them take proper measurements, helping them take their before and after pictures. Now, I will say, if you didn't get this from me or your coach in the past month or two, I'm sorry, we're not always perfect, and not every group always runs as perfect as this. This is a perfect scenario. So please forgive us if we didn't exactly give you a prep week. So just don't hold it against us. But in a perfect world, I guess, in a perfect scenario, as coaches and running groups, I do have a full prep week before my clients actually begin their program. So they already have their program, but I give them that week and I'm like, we got to prep you. And it takes a while. They got to get their hand weights, measurements, pictures, grocery shopping. I break down the meal plan. I teach them how to make Shakeology. So that is what goes on in the prep week. I have posts for every day teaching them okay, this, now you're going to do this and now you're going to do that. And then, hopefully over the weekend you can go grocery shopping. So I'm giving them my best tips and practices so that they feel confident on day one of their program. So then they would begin their program, whatever program it is. It doesn't have to be 21 Day Fix on March 28th. So hopefully you kind of get the feel, in the beginning of the month, we have a short challenge. It's either a 5-day clean eating group or now it's going to be the 7-day superfood group. So depending on how we do this month with our superfood group will depend what we do in the month of April. In the month of April, we might just do our regular 5-day clean eating challenge. And then we have a 21-day group. And then we have our new coach internship group. So I know that there's kind of a lot of groups would just get a notepad, write it all down and take it day by day. I know that a lot of this might feel like a lot of information and a lot of the terminology you might not understand, but that's totally fine and that's totally normal. Just give yourself some grace, and it's going to take some time for you to learn and soak all this in. So that is our team calendar. After this team call, I'm going to post it in the team page so that you guys can screenshot it. Okay, so we have a few minutes left. Okay, so here's the exciting thing. Okay, so I'm actually going to show you guys a video. So I have 8 minutes to kind of jam pack all this in. What is Coach Summit? Coach Summit is a life-changing event, 3-day business, fitness event that happens only one time a year. So Beachbody Corporate throws this massive party/event training. The first 2 years as a coach, I went to Las Vegas because the first year there was only 4,000 coaches there. The second year there was only 8,000. This past year, last summer, I went to Nashville, Tennessee for Coach Summit, and there was 25,000 of us. So this year we're going back to Nashville in July, and there's probably going to be double that. There might be 50,000 coaches there. We literally took over Nashville. It was freaking crazy, but it was so much fun. And this trip, Beachbody Coach Summit, has been a priority for me every single year. My first year, I struggled to get there. I had to put everything on a credit card, but I was so dead serious about growing my business that it was a business investment, and it definitely is. These trips are business investments. You're not going to just have $1,000 or however much just laying around or in your savings account. And if you do, that's cool, but I did it. And even my second year, I still struggled a little bit to get there, but I made it happen and I went. And even last year I was able to pay for my entire trip in cash. All of last year, I stayed home. I worked full-time Beachbody, and I stayed home with my son. And I was able to fly my little booty over to Nashville, paid for my room, all my food, everything in cash with my Beachbody income. So if I can do it, you can too. So the dates are July 28th through the 31st. And then this is in July, and then there's also this event, the Platinum Edge. I'll have to dig, I only have 6 minutes left, but I'll have to dig in a little bit deeper on our team page with the post about you are a part of a bigger team than just mine. It's kind of like an umbrella team. So you're a part of the biggest team in Beachbody. So it's called the Platinum Presenters. And so Christine Dwyer is actually the big mama coach. She's been a coach for 8 years. So she's at the very, 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 very top. So she hosts her own event with only 1,000 coaches outside of Beachbody, but everyone that goes to her event, they're all a part of Beachbody and they're part of that team. So that event is in September. It's in Texas. I didn't get to go last year because I was my son was small, and the year before that I was pregnant. So this year I want to make it a priority and I want to go. It's in September. So I only have 6 minutes left. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play the Coach Summit video so that you guys know, kind of get a feel about what Coach Summit is. All right, so let's see if they have a video. I don't know if they even have a video. I thought they did. Okay, so they don't. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is share. Oh no, where's my thing? I'm going to share the video for Platinum Presenters. The Platinum Edge, it's called the Platinum Edge. That's the name of the event. So in this video, you're going to learn kind of what it is.
You really are putting value in yourself, that you have the ability to impact someone's life. That's why you are superheroes. That's why you got to fight.
That's Christine Dwyer. That's our big
and
mama
fight
coach.
For other people. That's why we're doing what we're doing.
Been a coach for 8 years. Doesn't that look so fun? Working out with a bunch of coaches. It's like a party.
Sometimes when you're just talking to your own team, the ideas get old. So with this small community, and how come there's only just 1,000 or so of us here, we can really just reach out and be family to our family.
Listening to Shailene, I had heard a little bit about her, didn't know her very well, but I was just really, really blown away by her poise and her humor, and just feeling the energy that she delivers on stage. It's incredible. It's a lot of fun to be around.
My favorite part was Turbo Saturday morning. It's so much energy, and I think that's really the entire event, but Turbo has a special place in my heart. So that was the pinnacle for me. This is an opportunity for you to invest in yourself. And if you do want to take this seriously, this is the best place that you can be.
People should attend the Platinum Edge because it's so focused on trainings, and I feel like you get more than what you pay for. You get so much value, so much content, so much that you can take home and apply to your everyday business.
I love being able to go to live events where other people, understand the business and, are wanting to help you grow and help you reach your goals, and just encourage each other. Everything at this event is about taking your business from mediocre to the next level. And they really do give you instructions on how to do that you can go home and do it.
This was the event that made me realize that, a little biased, but this is the best team within Team Beachbody. And I love the culture. And I loved Christine as our upline. And I just wanted to learn everything I could as what it meant to be a Platinum presenter. My favorite part would have to be the speakers. I always love hearing from other coaches, whether they are just starting out in their business or they've been in the business for 5 years, because you're never going to be the smartest person in the room. You're always going to learn from other people on what's working for them in their business, maybe what's not working for them.
For me, I think it was the Periscope aspect of it, because I've always been a little hesitant to be in front of the camera live. I'm bringing me, and I'm doing a great thing for great people, so it's a good thing.
Hi guys, Shailene Johnson here at the Platinum Edge, and I have to say this is my 3rd year. It's an unbelievable event.
there's so much information and people willing to share their tips and their stories and their shortcuts, and such a camaraderie and such a fun environment to learn in. So we'll see you here next year.
Okay, so that was the Platinum Edge. Like, how fun does that look? Are you guys coming with me? Because I'm going to be there. Okay, so stop the share. So I'll have to share with you in the team page what Coach Summit is like, because that's coming up first in July. It's 4 months away. So I need you guys to get on the wait list if you're going to come with me to Nashville. And last year we rented a house. So if we all go together, it ends up being very affordable. So I'll post more information about that in the next few weeks in the team page. So thank you so much for hopping on. If you're watching the recording, I hope you enjoy this call. I hope you guys kind of learned a little bit more, and I hope that you find the team calendar useful, and just know that I'm always here to help. Your coach is always here to help, and our team page is our number one way that we communicate. Never be afraid to post questions in there, any concerns that you have. Diamond Council, that's another team page that we have. It's a little bit bigger with 900 coaches in there. It's if you want something to be answered a lot quicker, definitely post it in the Diamond Council and not in the Rise Tribe, just because the Rise Tribe it's a little bit smaller, and in the Diamond Council there's 900 coaches. So if we